Hi guys, this is Jordan again. Alright, so now that you've been able to create your first post, you're probably going to want to spruce it up with an image or two to reflect the content for that post. WordPress makes it very simple to add an image. So say we wanted to add an image to the left of the text hello over here. What we do is we'd click in the spot where we want to add that image. We would go over to this upload insert area, and if you hover over things, you can see there's an option to add an image, add a video, add audio, and then add media in general. So for this purpose, we want to go ahead and add an image. So if I click right there, you will see there's a number of options that pop up. First of all, you can add an image from your computer. This is going to be the most likely scenario. This will allow you to basically browse your files, select an image, and insert it. You can also add from a URL. So if you actually have a URL to an image on a different site, you can add it in there and pull that image from that different site. As you add multiple images, if you do so, it'll actually create a gallery and will have, a bunch of different images that it saves in there for you to go ahead and add in the future if you wanna do that. For this purpose, let's go ahead and add from our computer. We'll select a file. Let's go ahead and select this image of this railroad. And this particular image is a pretty large image, 960 pixels wide by 620 pixels. Now, we only have a little bit of text, and so that's way too much, that's way too big of a file. I'll show you how to bring that down. But real quick, right before that, let's take a look at the title here. So the title is important for a few reasons. First of all, if you do add multiple images and you have a lot of images to choose from, if you title things correctly, they have a search feature which you can easily search for the image and put it in there. So that's good. Also, normally when you add an image, if you hover over the images, it'll list the title. So for people wondering what that image is or things like that, if they hover over it, if you title it properly, that'll help them to understand what's going on. So I'll just title this one like, railroad. And the link URL right here, now this is going to be, if someone were to click on the image, where is it going to go? Is it going to link to a different site? Is it going to link to, open up that image in a new web browser window just by itself? By default, it just has that image and it'll open up that image to a web browser, a new tab by itself. Or if you don't want to have this link to anything, just go ahead and click that none button right there. So if someone clicks on it, nothing will happen. Now, let's talk about a few different options for the placement and the size of this image. Now, you can see it has a few different options as far as the alignment. Do you want the image to be on the left side of the text? Do you want the image to be on the center of the page? Do you want the image to be on the right side of the text? Most of the time people will choose the left side or the right side, but you can, just depends what the situation is. For this, we're going to go ahead and choose left. Now, you could insert that as the full size image and that would take up, basically the whole screen there. That doesn't make sense for the size of text that we have, so I'm actually just going to insert it as a thumbnail, which is 150 pixels by 150 pixels, and that'll automatically resize that image for me. I'll go ahead and click insert into post. Now, if you can see, the image has been inserted in there, and if I hover over it, you can see the railroad text that I put in there. And on top of that, you can go ahead and click this preview button on the top right hand side. This will show you how it will look in the actual post. And just like that, hello, this is my first post, and there's the image. Now that still might be a little bit big for the small amount of text that we have there. So let me show you how to do some fine tuning on this image real quick. If you click on the image after you've inserted it, you have two options. One is to edit the image, and one is to delete the image. That's how you delete an image if you've already inserted it and you want to take it off. For our purposes, we're going to want to go ahead and edit this image. So there's two different tabs. One is edit image, and the other one is advanced settings. The edit image is more of a quick edit, and for this, so if you want to decrease the size of the picture, I'd say go ahead and take it down to maybe 60% here. That'll automatically resize that image for you there. and it'll keep it to the right proportions that you had it previously. On top of that, if you wanted to get really fine-tuned on it, you can go to the advanced settings area, and this is going to be where you can see it, resetting the size there took it to 90 pixels by 90 pixels. If you want to fine-tune it, you can adjust that to whatever you want there. Additionally, you can add some horizontal or vertical spacing to the image. So if you wanted more space between the text, either on the sides or the top and bottom, you can do that here. There's a few more advanced settings, but I think that is going to be, for the most part, mainly what people want to do. So let's go ahead and click Update. Now I can go ahead and click that Preview button again, and you will see that the image is much smaller at this point. So that is how you add an image.